It's county policy, if in doubt, to tow it out.
Tonight, Jackson County says it's not to blame in the death of one of its employees who died on the job over the weekend. The Jackson County administrator placing the fault on 61-year-old Everett Carter, whose county truck struck him as he tried to tow another county vehicle. I'm John Holt.
I'm Lauren Halifax, but the county executive has a different viewpoint. Just last night, Fox 4 learned Carter told a Metro fire chief just hours before he died, quote, the county was too cheap to call in a tow truck. Fox 4's investigative reporter Malik Jackson outside the Jackson County Courthouse now, where you spoke with the county administrator and county executive.
We did, Lauren and John, and we're hearing different stories on whether Everett Carter consulted leadership or if he didn't. But tonight, only on Fox 4, we're digging deeper because all we do know is that Everett Carter is dead and this county is running away from accountability.
These individuals thought they could get the vehicle unstuck themselves. I appreciate their commitment. 2020 hindsight says
So
we should have walked away and towed the vehicle.
So was there someone who told them to do that, or they just said we felt like we can do it and they did it by themselves?
They were always instructed to go get a tow truck if necessary. So that has been standard protocol. So they must have took it upon themselves that they could get it out themselves.
Fox 4 is hearing different stories from the same office about Public Works employee Everett Carter's death.
Well, Malik, this is the first I've heard of that. That has to be verified first by our office. And
What has to be verified?
What your statement that you just made, that he made this statement was made between two.
The county administrator just said that. The county administrator just said that they made this decision on their own. So if that's not your understanding, please enlighten me.
Well, I mean, he's closer to the situation than I am, but my thought process was that when we start to go down that road, then we need to make sure everything has been verified.
Schulte denying that Carter consulted anyone about the decision to tow. On Tuesday, Fox 4 heard a damning revelation from Intercity Fire Protection District Chief Jeff Jewell, saying his friend Everett Carter told him he was only headed to tow the truck because, quote, the county was too cheap. So, to try and get a clear answer, we asked again. I guess my question is, should leadership be involved in these decisions, yes or no?
Well, we are involved.
Your county administrator said that no leadership was involved.
Well, leadership could be the director of public works. It could be the county administrator, and that leadership goes different directions. But it's the director. Their main orders come from their director. Then everything filters out from there.
That's unacceptable to blame the employees for this situation. That's why I called for a special session, a closed session to talk about the ramifications of those actions, where the decisions are made.
Tonight, in a statement, those closest to Everett Carter say in part it was obvious that they were trying to hide something from the very beginning, and it's very disappointing that they would turn their back on a hero. They were already using Everett to take shortcuts. Instead of honoring and accepting the truth of that, they are trying to mitigate their potential risk and protect themselves. We do know that the truck at the center of this investigation that slid down this hill originally, it was towed out this morning. We also reconnected with the chief, and he stands by what he told us just one day ago. Troy Schulte or Frank White, neither of them say an internal investigation by the county is needed in this case. As you heard there from Legislator Abarca, he disagrees. The services for Everett Carter will be on January 11th. At the Jackson County Courthouse, I'm Malik Jackson, Fox 4, working for you.